Hey guys, I'm Sebastian, and this is Dawne. We are the coolest, I think, self-proclaimed, locally world-famous chiropractors in
Let's
Huntington
do the
Beach.
singing. I think we could do the singing.
I don't...
Come on, let's do
Funny,
it.
I can actually do not boomboxing, but like if I knew the melody of the song, I can make shit up.
Okay, I have an idea.
You're gonna do
Let's do both and have them tell us which one they like better. So then for the rest of them, we'll do that.
Okay.
Whatever gets the most votes.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
Do beatbox first.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Locally, world famous chiropractors. Locally. Okay. Well, they don't even know what this video is about yet.
It's okay.
We're gonna talk about core and back pain, by the way. Core exercises and back pain.
They know what it's about because they clicked on it. It's got a header, right?
Okay,
It's got a title.
I don't know who's labeling these videos.
We're trying to figure out how we want to say local. What are we saying? Locally famous.
We're locally world famous
Locally world famous
because
chiropractor.
nobody. It's like a pastrami shop. Locally world famous.
We want it to be like a thing that we do on every video, so we're just kind of like known for it. So beatboxing was cool. I liked that.
Okay.
But I think we also are gonna sing it now.
Oh, I don't remember the
I
melody.
don't remember the melody either. Damn it.
Okay, we're gonna have to do that in another video.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to talk about sit-ups today as the first one, I think. I think sit-ups is going to be the biggest thing that you probably get a lot of questions about. My back hurts when I'm doing core stuff, specifically sit-ups. What do I do? And so we've been playing a game where we're kind of stumping each other about maybe we figure out a way to get maybe give a better suggestion to you guys. So at least you can have some easy wins at home. So do you want to stump me first or stump you?
You go first.
I'm stumping you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do the sit-ups.
Okay.
Let me do the sit-ups then. Okay. You know, I can't even do it unless you're holding my feet.
Really? Are you not weak?
Weak?
Try it.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Go. All right, guys.
Yeah, this hurts my back when I'm doing it, Doc, but I love doing it.
Okay. Or sometimes it hurts during, or go ahead and pause. It hurts during or after doing them. So the people are working on a six-pack, and they think this is the best way to do it, and they're not necessarily feeling it during. Some do, but this might be afterwards. And so if you look at the way that Seb does a sit-up, what's happening in his low back is he's getting a lot of rounding here in his low back, okay? What happens when we round our low back, especially if we're in that position long periods of time throughout the day, sitting, whatever it may be, we're causing just disc and nerve irritation in our low backs. And then we're gonna go to the gym and do a sit-up like this, and
Still can't
it's
let you
cause
on my feet.
it just causes more and more rounding, okay? So I'm going to give you maybe a better way to try to get this done, okay? So what I'm gonna have you do, Seb, is put your hands under your back for me. Both of them like that, good. From here, what I want you to do, tuck your chin. Breathe out. Good. And instead of doing a full sit-up, I want you to just bring your shoulder blades off the ground and hold. Lift your elbows for me.
But is this going to get me a six-pack?
Yes, it will. And relax.
That's hard. I'm not doing anything now.
Shaking. So if you're shaking, you're doing it right, okay? So good. Go ahead and relax. So if you guys try that instead of your sit-ups, it might actually seem a lot harder. I know that when I do this one, it hurts a lot more. And it hurts right in the core area, and it's not rounding in the low back, and that might be a huge win for you guys.
It's nice that this provides it's like a lumbar support. So you don't necessarily round your back as much, and we're not getting up into the round either. So I was still working really hard.
Yeah, try to hold, try for holds. Not necessarily reps, but try for holds, and you'll see that it's a pretty good one.
So, okay, you're gonna stump me today. How many are we gonna go through? Like 3, maybe?
Sure.
3 extras. That was 1. Okay.
Okay, I got one, but we can't really do it on the table. I mean, I can try. Maybe
Let's try it.
I'm just gonna say a plank.
Oh, okay.
A
So
plank hurts my back.
the plank hurts your back. Let me move the camera a little bit. We got a little bit of
Okay.
an issue here. Okay, let's do that. Okay. So go ahead, give me that plank again.
Okay.
All right. So I think I see the problem here.
I'm giving it to you.
So she's got an arch here, a big arch. So go ahead and relax for me then.
Okay.
So sometimes I'll explain what's going on first before we make the correction. Is that this arch, a lot of times that people put in their back when they're doing the plank, most of the time they're concerned about the duration of the plank, how long they're holding it versus how well they're doing it. So just push me up.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Let's go from your knees, actually.
Sure.
We'll make it easier. Here, push me up. Push me up. More, more. Stay right there. Can you push your belly button or your hips to the floor a little bit? Drop, 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 drop. Good. Push me up. Push me up. Good. Now stay right there. So she's much flatter right here. A lot of times the cue I like to give people, especially if they don't have back sensitivity, is put the zipper of your pants into your mouth. And all of a sudden, now she's trembling like a leaf on a windy day.
That's so
That's
weird.
all that's the last part of the
People
analogy.
think it's so weird when you shake like this too, but holy crap, my core's
Yeah.
on.
So go ahead and relax for me then. So now doing a plank with high tension, you can't hold it for more, like if you can do a 30-second high tension plank, then you're really in business. And so let's do this one more time and give you one more suggestion to really turn up the volume on this thing. Okay?
I know where you're going.
And so, by the way, remember, the plank that you held for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes from the feet, now she can't do from the knees anymore when she's got tension involved. So go ahead and, we're going to do, unless you have neck pain, this is the cue I like to use. Go ahead and just look through the tunnel underneath your body. And just create a tunnel right there, good. So she likes to poke her hips up a little bit, so let's drop these down a little bit, right there, good. Now, let's go ahead and take these elbows, try to pull them down to your knees. Good. See how she's trying to pull herself across the body or across the ground like a snail trying to move? So stay right there. Push me up. She's getting a little saggy through here. Now put that zipper into the mouth. Good. So she's pulling from both ends right there. Puts a ton of tension. I'm glad you did that one, not me. Okay. So that's option 2 then. So I'm gonna give you a real good one now.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, like you're stumping me, or we're doing another cue on that?
No, I'm gonna stump you.
Okay.
Okay, let me have this table then. Here's one I see a lot of, right here a lot of, and it combines with the sit-up, Russian twist. Ow, doc.
Yeah.
Doc.
Okay. So I think for that, we've been doing the describing why first. Okay, so the one thing that is the worst possible thing for your discs is flexion and rotation. And that's exactly the movement that we're doing with the Russian twist.
Especially with like a sandbag or a weight.
Yeah, weighted, and we're just like twisting and twisting and twisting. It might feel good in your stomach. It might feel like you're really working it, but how's your back feel? If it's hurting, maybe try it this way instead. So I'm gonna just go in the same position. Okay, and instead of twisting, if you have a weight, I want you to make sure that this stays solid, your core, just move the arms. The challenge is not moving the core while you're moving the arms and with the weight like that.
I think what might be helpful too is, so let's just say if I can hook my feet under a couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would give me a little bit more extra, so now I can push up against the couch, create a little bit more tension here, and then I like this little slide.
And I think I can see in the camera there that Seb's back's actually pretty straight too. Like he kind of just knows better doing this, but most people would try to do it like that. So see if you can bring your chest to the ceiling and get a little longer through and straighter in the back.
And sometimes that people feel with this too is they feel their groin or their hip flexors working. That's a good indication that you've gone too far with the time and that your abs have given out and your hip flexors are trying to help now. So maybe actually, like this is probably of the 3 that we did, this is the one we teach the least easily. The other 2 are much better, and it'll get you better results, and you'll have less hiccups because a lot of people will have growing issues with that one too. Now, I guess talking about this really quickly, you did talk about that disc, so let me just make sure to mention this. We don't want to make sure to ignore the reasons why this thing works. This is the front of the spine. This is the back of the spine right here. And so if I push on the front here, you see this little incision come out right here. Now this is pretty large. Most people don't have this. They just have a little sensitivity back here, or a part of the disc that just becomes, I like to call it a sunburn. You know, it's going to heal itself. This one looks like it won't. And you can resolve from something like this, a little bit of a disc issue, let's call it. But if you continue to around and around and around and around and really try to get that six-pack, you might end up with just more back pain than it's needed. And so we can just do some nice TLC on something like that that doesn't need surgery most of the time, and it usually doesn't need medication. You just need to modify activities such as the things that are driving the pain. If you're creating your own problem, and we can just make some modifications, and I think things will settle down, right?
I agree. I mean, that's usually what we see.
Yeah, and I know that, since we're talking about this too, how long do you think it would take somebody to feel better if they just took away the thing that created their pain, or at least modified it?
I'd I'd say maybe, I mean, at the most, if they just modified it, a couple days,
Couple days.
maybe a week.
Yeah. It's like I always think how surprisingly good it feels to take your hand out of a door. It can feel really good really quick.
Mm-hmm.
You keep your hand on that door, it's going to be a long day. But that's what we have for today. We are going to have more videos like this too. We do have the little link in the corners there, which you can subscribe to our channel.
I
don't
was
know where
looking
it's
for what you were pointing at.
Oh, perfect. We don't know where it's at. Like YouTube kind of changes where you put it. So, but subscribe to our channel. You're going to get videos like this all the time. We're trying to do at least 2 a week. And some of this format, some are another, but most of the new ones are going to be probably a format like this. And we want to know what you guys want to hear about. We don't want to put out videos that you don't care about and topics you don't care about, but these are general ones that we have people ask us, so we thought they'd be good starting points. We can help you too if you are local to us, and even if you're not. We do virtual consults. We have telehealth options, and we're in Huntington Beach. Did you know we're locally world famous in Huntington Beach?
Locally world famous. Try it.
Lo-
Locally world
Wait, I
famous.
can't be the same tone as you.
Locally world famous.
I'm gonna go with the beatbox. Tell us which one you like better. We'll see you next week.